How's it going, YouTube? Pokemon Hatcher here, back with another video, and today we're opening up Wave 2 of Transformers, the trading card game, Rise of the Combiners. I know this is typically a Pokemon channel, but I've kind of been branching out in other trading card games, and since I loved Transformers as a kid, I thought I'd check these out. The artwork just absolutely amazing. Look at Predaking there right on the front. So it looks really cool. So we have, I already opened this up and cut all the pack tops off. I wanted to do a whole booster box opening. I don't like doing the multiple videos of one booster box. So I promise these are, I just cut the tops off them and then put them back in the original order. So looks like we got Optimus Maximus there. Don't really remember him too much as a kid, but appearances like Optimus Prime, Sunstreaker, Mirage, Ironhide, a couple other guys. And then Predaking's on the back. And it looks like they upped the super rare rarities. I think it was 1 in 70 packs, and now it's 1 in 50. I guess a lot of people were complaining about that. I did pull a Bumblebee, if you saw the last video of Wave 1, so that was cool. And then you got Menasor, part of the Stunticons on the back, so that's neat. So let's go ahead and get into this. And again, I'm not really playing the game, so I'm not really worried about the battle packs, I guess they are. Just doing the... just the character cards for this opening is what I'm going to be going through. So I may check out the battle packs at some point. Maybe if my nephews are interested in this, it's something we might get into. So we'll see. But just really worried about the artwork for this opening. So let's see what our first opening is going to be. Looks like we have a dive bomb. So we got one of the Predacons, and that is weird how they do this. So I guess it's... yeah, so you flip the card like that, and I guess like on the other ones, if you look at the other ones, they're a lot bigger, but you flip it over to alt mode and everything. This is from Wave 1. So that's cool. Dive Bomb, Aerial Assault, and I guess you flip back and forth between the robot mode and his other form, which I can't remember what this was, like a vulture or something like that or something, but looks like he is the... there's that part of Predaking. Cool. And interestingly enough, the Predaking part is the foil part. It's not the robot part. So that's cool. Set that over here. Get into next pack. Sorry about that. My hairy arm getting in the way there. So, alright. Let's see what we got. We have Decepticon Dragstrip. Okay, so another combiner part, and he's the race car for the Stunticons, if I'm right. Cutthroat Warrior. Man, it's kind of cool. I mean, I do love that you got the combiner artwork, and I can't wait. Hopefully we make one of these, and it looks like they're 25 stars, so I guess if you put the whole team together in the game, that's like your that's all the robots you can have, so they all come out to 25 stars. Okay, each one of them is 5 stars. That makes sense. I wonder how they're going to do the Constructicons then. Maybe each of them is like 4 stars, because there's 6 of those. So that'd be interesting. Cool. All right, so there is... I'll keep them separated then. So super rares we're looking for in this. I think there's... I looked online. Looked like there was a Blitzwing. Springer. It looks like we have another one. Cool. Silverbolt. Okay, Aerobots. The Aerobots, they were one of my favorites growing up for sure. Definitely. I remember him because he had like a fear of heights. He actually had a fear of flying in the cartoon. And Optimus Prime made him the Aerobot leader in the cartoon to help him focus on, oh, that is just awesome. Look at that Superion. That's weird. Why is it in Japanese up there? That's kind of odd, but that's really neat. So Optimus Prime made him the leader of the Aerobots just so he could focus on others instead of his own fears. So it was kind of cool back then. So cool. We'll put that over here. That is neat. We got 3 combiners right in a row, and I guess the bulk of these are probably combiner characters, I would imagine. Yeah, it almost looks like the whole box is that, because now we have a second part of the Predacons. We got Razor Claw, the Predacon leader, and that is just absolutely awesome. He was transformed into a lion. I remember having this guy as a kid, and oh, that's epic. Absolutely epic. So I guess you put those together and combine the whole team. That's sweet. Set that over there. All right, so as I was saying, super rares, there's Autobot Springer, Blitzwing. So I want to say it was, oh, Grapple. Cool. Okay, sorry. Got to focus on opening here. So Grapple, the Autobot Architect, really cool. Wow, he's 12 stars. Must be interesting. So, okay, cool. Oh, I just love these, the big art. It would be neat to have the combiner, but I see why they did it like that, how you have to, make it so you have the combiner mode, and then you have their modes between, their alt mode and the robot mode. So I get why they did that, but this Grapple's really cool. Awesome. Okay, and it's an uncommon. So I haven't even been looking at that. I think, are all these common? Okay, so that's common. Okay, so let me look at these again real quick. So that's common. Maybe all the combiner pieces are all common, but I know the Dinobots are all rares. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I guess they make a can't remember what his name is, but it's just a giant collection. Because when I was a kid, the Dinobots weren't combiners. It was the Predacons were. So okay, we got Motormaster. Okay, so we got another Stunticon. The Motormaster. We seem to be getting the leaders of all the different combiners. So remember him. He was like kind of made to be like another 18-wheeler like Optimus Prime. So I remember them fighting back in the cartoon quite a bit. I remember a cartoon where all the Stunticons, they made them the Autobots, they disguised themselves to all look like the Stunticons, and Optimus Prime obviously was Motormaster. So it was really interesting. So that's cool. Menosaur, look at his eyes growing red. Amazing. Just absolutely amazing artwork. Love it. Okay. So that's another part of that. Wow. That's quite a few combiners. So I guess, yeah, looks like it's a bulk of this is going to be combiners. Looks like, and we got, our first rare, I believe, is going to be Dinobot Snarl. Sweet. So we did pull him from Wave 1, but he wasn't a combiner. So Spiked Battler, and this is their the Jungle Warrior. He was like stronger during the day. I remember saying in the last video how I think he should be more powerful during the daytime, but I don't think they're going to do that. So we'll put him right over here as our first rare. We're actually, since it's a rare, I have a few sleeves left, so we're going to sleeve him up and put him over here. And then I have some others ordered that I should be getting in the next few days. So the rest of these will be getting sleeved and put in I bought some Ultra Pro binders and some other things to kind of showcase all of these as a collection. So, we got Optimus Prime. Okay. So he's an uncommon, and he is the Gleaming Commander. That's interesting. It looks more like the Ultra Magnus robot form that came with the toy. That's kind of interesting. So, okay. So that's like the left side or torso? I don't know. Doesn't look like that would be the whole thing. But, so, okay. That's the first part of, I guess we'll figure out if we get another one. I think it's Maximus something. I don't remember. But I know it's like Optimus Prime, Sunsphere. It's on the Optimus Maximus. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, looks like we got a Decepticon here, and it's Dreadwing. Okay, cool. So he's the one half. I think it's Dreadwind. Okay, so Blackwing, I think, is the other one, and then two of them are like Power Masters and turn into Dreadwing or something like that. So, okay, cool. All right, so that's actually, you combine them, and they're only 16 stars, so you can have other stuff around them. That's really neat. So that's another one, and that is a common. So we'll put that over here. Try to keep everything kind of separated as far as the combiners go. And our next one is going to be Prowl. Okay, one of my favorite Autobots growing up. Used to love his toy. It's very hard to keep that thing in good condition. So, oh man, the artwork just absolutely amazing. I'm going to keep on harping on that, but I love it. I love how these fold over. So neat. All right, so that's the bottom part, I guess, of Optimus Maximus. Cool. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 stars. I don't understand that. How are they able to... That's interesting. Okay, well, I'll figure that out later. I want to get through this. So he was he a common? Okay, ultra. So uncommon. Okay, uncommon. So only one rare so far is the Autobot Snarl. We got another Silverbolt. So our first duplicate. Okay, so we'll just put that over there. All right, first duplicate of the set. That's not bad. That last box I got like 8 duplicates, and from what I gathered online, that was kind of high to get so many duplicates. Okay, we got Skydive. We got another aerial bot. Really cool. He's a common. I always liked him. He was a just really sleek looking toy as a kid. I love the artwork, but as I said, I would love to see this as like more of a like a full picture of them, but that's still so cool. I love how you flip these. So neat. So all right, we'll put that over there with Superion, and hopefully we can actually make at least one, maybe 2 of the combiners here. Would be really cool. But I mean, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 of them, so it might be hard. So okay. Oh, we got another part of the Predacons, and it's Torox, which I believe when I was growing up it was Tantrum, and apparently they might have had to change the name, who knows, but he's an uncommon, and another part of Predaking. So that's 2 parts of Predaking we got. Let's get into this next one. We have Autobot Nova Star, and I don't know if that's one of the rares. It is a common. Okay. Don't really remember. Oh, I remember her from the cartoon. There was I remember this one episode. It was all of like Alita 1 and like all those. This was like Inferno's like kind of girlfriend. I guess they were trying to stay as far as I remember. So that's really cool. We don't need one for her. I don't think she's not rare. We're gonna be sparingly on our sleeves right now and just use it for the rares. The next one is going to be Thrust. Okay, so another Conehead Decepticon. That's really cool. Supersonic Interceptor. The color scheme kind of seems different on him than I remember when I was a kid. He was a lot darker red, and I don't remember the gray here, but I guess they changed that quite a bit. It almost looks gray. Still looks pretty awesome, but he is an uncommon. And we'll put him over here. And then that's one side of the box. So only one rare so far. So hopefully this second half really picks it up for us. We got a Dreadwind. So that's another duplicate. We already have him. So that's too bad. And that's a common. Alright. So only 2 duplicates so far. So that's kind of good. But we don't want any more. But I have a feeling we're going to get some. So we got another Prow. I shouldn't have said that. Now I'm getting all these duplicates. Ugh. Okay. So that's another Prow. And he's part of the Optimus Maximus. So we just keep going on this rate. I don't think we'll have any of the combiners. So we may have to go in line to get the rest. And then we have Fireflight. So we have a third of the aerial bots. That's cool. He's neat. Fireflight. All right. So he is the left leg of Superion. Okay. Put him over there. So we need 2 more aerial bots to complete the set. That'd be one of the coolest ones outside the Dinobots. I'd love to pull, but the Dinobots would be, I think you need all 5 rares. So we have another Stunticon. You got Breakdown, the Paranoid Scout. I just love how they have personalities to these. That was one of the funnest things growing up. You had robots with certain weaknesses and strengths, and they just had all of these There's just so much personality to him. That was one of the funnest things as a kid, you know. You had, you know, like I said, the Silver Bolt that was, you know, scared of heights. I mean, as a plane, you know, come on. That's awesome. This is a great storyline. Okay, we got Bumblebee. So I want to say, okay, he's not part of any combiner, so he's just a regular card, and he's a common trusted lieutenant. I guess you can't have a set without Bumblebee in it. I mean, come on. You know, it's Bumblebee. So, all right, let's get into the next one. And we are going to have Megatron. Okay, the arrogant ruler. Cannot not get a Megatron, right? So he's a common, actually. All right, love this artwork. Love his fusion cannon there. I remember reading as a kid, his fusion cannon would like tap into the power of like a black hole or something like that. I mean, how powerful is that? I mean, come on. That's crazy time stuff right there. Tap into a power of a black hole? Are you kidding me? That was nuts. All right. How do you simulate that as a kid? All right. We got Blur. Okay. Cool. Fastest bot in the galaxy. Neat. Okay. He's an uncommon. Love the artwork here. That's just absolutely phenomenal artwork. So cool. Wasn't really one of my favorites as a kid, but you know, him talking in the cartoons and the movies was kind of funny. They just had him sounding like the Micro Machine Man or something like that, just talking really fast. You know. So okay, we got another. I guess this is one of the Stunticons off-road. When I was a kid, he was not part of the Stunticons, but apparently he might have replaced like Wild Rider or something like that. I'm not really sure what the whole storyline is with that, but I haven't seen Wild Rider yet, and so I'm pretty sure that's the one he replaced. I think he was the Ferrari or something like that, if I remember that growing up. Let's get into the next one. Looks like we have 6 or 7 packs left and only one rare so far. That's surprising. Okay, we have an Ironhide, so we have another piece of Optimus Maximus. Cool. Gotta love an Ironhide. Steadfast Brawler. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cool. I remember having him as a kid. I mean, him and Ratchet's just, their forms were just like the worst. They just didn't even look like robots. It was ridiculous. But I mean, I just, you know, if you know the whole storyline before Transformers and how Hasbro did it and everything, it's pretty actually amazing. I mean, they actually took all these Japanese sets, Microman and Diaclone, I think, were some of the main ones, and they were just basically the toys, and they had names to them and stuff like that. But then Hasbro kind of took those toys, basically created Transformers and the whole storyline around all of that, and created the whole world of Transformers based on all these toys that they got from Japan. I mean, just absolutely crazy. And now it's basically super popular in Japan, and obviously that's how the franchise kind of started. I mean, just absolutely wild. Absolutely cool. I remember watching a special on Netflix or something like that about it. It was like the toys that we all grew up with in the 80s, and Transformers was one of those, and it was like really neat. So we got, Alpha Bravo. He is another part of, he is a part of the Autobots. Okay, so when I was a kid, there was not a helicopter, so apparently he got added. And I don't know if he makes him a sixth member or what, but so that's cool. That's another one of the Autobots. This looks like we got about 5 or so packs left. So we may not have one of those lucky boxes with a super rare, but we'll see. We got Dinobot Sludge. So that's another rare. Sweet, because of all the rares I wanted, I really wanted the Dinobots. So that's awesome, but we would love to have Grimlock. He's obviously probably the most expensive. So this is a Dino Demolitions guy. I guess he just kind of the Rumble in the cartoon on crack, because this guy would he would stomp down and just destroy like buildings and all kinds of stuff. I remember that as a kid. That was always pretty awesome. So we'll put you over here. You get a sleeve or a sludge. All right, like 4 more, I think, or so. So, well, when I was reading online, it was saying there's usually, okay, we got a Ruckus, They usually got 4 rares and super rares in one box, maybe. So we'll see what we'll get. We got Ruckus. He's combat assault. I don't really. He was like later on when I don't really. I think I do remember him, but he was like a really small toy as a kid. But cool, really cool artwork. Really liking that. As I said, I just kind of dig the. I'm glad they did combiners, but I kind of dig the full art of the robot. But so let's see what we got. We have Predacon Headstrong. Okay, so they didn't change him. He was the rhinoceros of the Predacons, so that's kind of cool. He's an uncommon, and that's another part of Predaking. So cool. Looks like we got 2 left. All right, let's hopefully we can get another rare. That would be pretty awesome. And it looks like it's gonna be a duplicate. And we have another Skydive. Oh well. That sucks, but oh well. Another duplicate. And we'll put you over here with the Autobots. Alright, last pack. Let's see if we can get some last pack magic and get another rare. Hopefully it's one of the Dinobots. It is an Autobot. It is going to be Warpath. Okay. Well, I think he is one of the rares. So we did get 3 rares in that box, and that's not a bad one to get there. So that's kind of cool. Overall, pretty satisfied with this box, even though it was only 3 rares. 2 of the ones I got were Dinobots, which was really cool. We didn't get any super rares. I'm assuming they're 1 in every other booster, so that's kind of unfortunate, but still a really cool set. I don't think we're able to finish any of the combiners, so probably not going to do another booster box. Maybe have to get those online. Maybe go to TCG Player or something like that. That's a good place to go when you want singles. You can get a lot of these for like 10-50 cents a card. It's just the rares and super rares are a little bit more expensive. But really happy with these 3 rares. So we got 2 of the Dinobots. We got Sludge. We got Snarl. Then we got the Warpath. And we didn't complete any combiner, I don't think, because we got, 2 Dreadwind. And of Optimus Maximus. Looks like we got Optimus Prime, Prow, and Ironhide. So we're missing Sunstreaker, Mirage, and a few others for that. And then for the... Okay, so these are just regular ones. We got Ruckus, Blur, Megatron was real cool pull, Bumblebee, Thrust, Autobot Novastar, and Grapple. So those are all uncommon and commons. Cool. And I do like how most of the combiners except the Dinobots are all uncommon common. So we've got Dive Bomb, Razor Claw, Torox, and Predacon Headstrong. So actually only need 1 more Predacon. That's really cool. So we could complete Predaking. And then of the Stunticons, we have Dragstrip, Motormaster, Breakdown, and Off-Road. So just missing 1, which would be, I think they replaced Wild Rider. So I can't think of who the other one was. I remember they had like a maroon Porsche and a gray black Ferrari. Now I think the Ferrari was Wild Rider, so I can't remember. Dead End, that's who it is. Dead End. Okay. So of the Autobots, we did get a lot of doubles of Autobots. So we did get Alpha Bravo. We got 2 Skydives. We got Firefly and 2 Silverbolts. So cool. All right, really awesome cards. Loving the artwork. Can't wait to put together one of these combiners to check it out. It would really be nice if I could put them all in a binder like this and show off the whole combiner, but unfortunately, 4 show to you're only allowed to put 4 cards to a page. Excuse me. So, all right. Well, hope you enjoyed this opening. Looking forward to opening up. I have a next video coming out is going to be Siege 1, War of Cybertron. This is Wave 3. So I'm going to open that up, and that should come out like a day or 2 after this. So hope you liked the video. Hope it's it's kind of a new thing for me other than Pokemon, but really cool to check out some of this artwork, and it just brings back a lot of memories from when I was a kid. I haven't decided if I'm going to start playing the game yet. I have a lot of these battle packs to maybe open up, so we'll see. But anyway, take care. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.